And we're live. Hey. Hey, and from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this is My Worst Holiday, a podcast about your worst wedding, funeral, bachelor party, bachelorette party, or whatever the fuck is funny. We want to hear it. And today we have a special guest for the second time. Actor, writer, director, Mr. Aaron Hawkins. Aaron, say hello.
What's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing, everybody? How you doing, all two people that are watching us?
Oh, there is. All right, good.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
Maybe
trying
two.
to see if I'm going live here on Facebook. I should be right now. I don't know. God damn it! I'm looking, trying to find it. Let me see. Am I live?
I don't know if
I
I'm
don't
live.
know. God damn it! It's we'll figure it out. I'm sure I am somewhere. I know.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway, so how you been? So okay. So tell us all about yourself. You have the platform. I know you're from Chicago. You're from my neck of the woods. We was just talking about that. Or I was up in your neck of the woods.
Yep.
Yes. Go.
Go. All right. Well, as he alluded to, I am from Illinois. My name's Aaron Hawkins. I am a writer, director, actor, and I primarily write horror films. And yeah, we had one come out last year titled Evil Lurks, and it is now it's on 12 platforms. So
I seen it on Tubi.
Yep. Yeah, Tubi's been killing it for this movie, I tell you. Well, for every movie for that matter, for the independent scene in general. I mean, Tubi, if people don't think you're gonna get paid off of Tubi, well, then you're doing something wrong.
Is that right? Nice. Huh? Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was I was so impressed. Like I've seen so much. Your movie was so good for the soundtrack was great. Like I was super impressed with that. Like that was amazing. And the actors were fantastic as well. Your part as the orderly moved me physically.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I adjusted myself in the seat. So anyway, but
wow. Okay.
No, fantastic. Like I was like, oh, there he is. Like, God damn it! Like I've been waiting. You know, like, where's Aaron?
Wow. Okay. Hey. Yeah, that was that role. It was supposed to be. He was supposed to have that awkward way of speaking. So
yeah, right. And it was yeah. You did. It was a great job. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
wasn't like I was supposed to be like perfect or anything like that, because he wasn't. That character was not that way. So yeah.
No, super impressed, man. Super impressed. Great movie. I've been telling like everybody about it. I'm also going to do shout outs. Peg Larson's watching. Peg, love you, chick. She's crazy as hell. Love her. Love you.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you stayed to watch the end credits or not. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Good. What did you think of that?
I like that. Like, it's gonna happen again. Like, I'm wondering, like, because I know you've been writing. I know you said you've been on the wagon for a while, and it's like given you so much more clarity and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I was wondering, like, they lurk too. Like, because it definitely was. Oh, loved it. Yeah. The little girl, fantastic.
Yes. Savannah May, that's her name. I cast her when she was 14, and she is now, I think, 18 or 19 now, and she lives down in Murfreesboro. So
how do you get, like, I figured that you was probably picking from like local fare, like the homegrown thing,
Actually, yeah. I mean, like all the actors are from Illinois. One moved to San Diego, and then she flew back to work with us and things like that. But I call her from Illinois because she was in Illinois when this whole entire movie came to be, and you know, yeah, everyone literally from myself to everyone working in behind the scenes and the actors are literally all from this area. So yeah. Yeah.
Guys who just joined us, we're talking to Aaron Hawkins. He's an actor, writer, director, and he's got a movie on Tubi. It's called Evil Lurks, and apparently he's a Freemason too, judging from his necklace. So
Yes, I am.
So do I have to do like a secret handshake with you, like a?
Sorry. Okay, there you go.
Doesn't it know the high five?
Yeah. We'll go that route. Yes.
So,
yes.
What else do you got? What else do you got work that you got going on? What else are you working on?
Oh man. Well, I've been busy doing auditions actually, believe it or not, even though there's a writer strike going on and a potential actor strike coming up.
You know what? I'm not union.
Neither am I.
I'm just saying.
Neither am I yet.
And trust me, you can trust a guy that's wearing a natural light hat. So that's not showing my redneck roots at all. So,
no, that's not showing
that
you went to
Who else can write? Well, there's a guy in a natural light hat. Hey, come here.
Yeah, right. That's hilarious. That does say you're not from Northern Illinois University without saying you're from Northern Illinois University by wearing that hat.
I'm from Fulton County. Salute. There it is.
God, you got more hair than I do. I'm keeping my hat on because I have not brushed my hair, so that's that.
Yeah, and I'm not mad because, like, look at the color. I don't even color it, and I'm 55, knocking on 56. And
you suck.
Yeah.
You just
suck. Made me shave my goatee. First time in 25 years. I don't.
You have a chin there, huh?
I can't do this. Kinda. Like my cousin said, I'm like, can you see my double chin? He's like, move the other one out of the way and I'll tell you. So.
Oh my God, that's funny as hell. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You definitely haven't changed over the months that last time I talked to you.
But I do. I enjoy our private conversations. Yes. I do enjoy those. You've got my kind of a sense of humor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I've been putting up on my Facebook page almost daily now, like something for people to laugh at kind of thing. So I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I've been doing that. So I'm not going to be starting that on TikTok as well.
But I got a lot of people.
So, oh God!
I know.
Geez. You're fired.
And I see Tina's all the time too. Like every time Tina does something, and she's wonderful too. I'd love to get her on. She's elusive as fuck. I feel like the guy off of Almost Famous, who keeps chasing around the guitarist and trying to like fucking nail him down.
Yes.
Not that I'm trying to nail Tina.
Like I posted something 7 hours ago. It says, "Did you know that if you fall off of a ladder into a table, you're not a WWE wrestler? You're a dumbass." Well, now you know.
The more you know.
Yep. See, I just been posting stupid stuff like that, and people are laughing at it, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly. That's true. That's very, very true. It's a nice break from doing all the horror, writing all that. Woo, man.
So yeah, you've been doing auditions and stuff like that. So what are you writing? What are you working on? What's your next thing?
Doomsday is being worked on right now. I mean, the script is done. We're working on getting funding right now for that. In fact, Tina is actually involved with that. She is my behind the scenes person that's working on that for me right now, and in fact she's going to be in that movie as well. I added nudity into this movie.
Yes. Okay, I was wondering what Evil Lurks was missing. Titties.
Yep. Yep.
But I like you said, I'm working with Tina. Tina's in this movie, and now we have nudity.
Yep.
So,
Yep. So there's that. But there was nudity in Evil Lurks. Technically, I mean, if you want to like consider during the birthing scene, there was a
yeah,
naked leg.
yeah, exactly.
What? What? You guys are perverts, man. Like Jesus, I can't make all my guys and girls naked. And
Peg,
then,
my friend Peg's like, woof, woof, boobies. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
well, yes, there is going to be some of those in Doomsday. And now I'm writing another movie.
I like boobies. I like boobies. What are you drinking there? It looks like a tab. Like, did you go back to 1978 and grab a tab? It's like, what? Spy. Is it?
Sprite
Oh,
Limonade.
Sprite. Lemon. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lemon lime strawberry lemonade.
Oh, all right.
It's not bad. It's not
I'm
good
mixing
either.
vodka with. There we go. This is the greatest thing ever. Cherry lime lemonade. Cherry limonade. Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow. So there's alcohol in that, yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
exactly. Because I don't do cocaine. It's like,
Well, I don't know the way you're acting. Who knows?
well, and that's the thing. Like, everybody's like I was at a place I worked. They said I walked into, it was a service area, and they said they were talking about drugs, and they said, do you do drugs or anything like that to me? And I'm like, could you see me on cocaine? God, like my fucking head would explode. Like,
You have to tie you down.
no shit.
Oh my god.
Like this is me natural. Like fuck, like.
No, I can't see it. No. No 5 hour, no 5 hour energy, no energy drinks for you at all. No.
Oh God, no. I tried. Well, I slowed down for a while because turns out I got diabetes. Just type 2 represent. Thus the 0 calorie shit, 0 carb shit. But I was like, I knew something wasn't right because like I'm sitting there talking to customers and I'm like, like my head's bobbing, like I'm fighting to stay awake. Yeah, I'm like, God, this isn't me, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm real thirsty, and I'm just kind of.
Damn.
You all right? I'm just can't. I felt like I just ate a Thanksgiving dinner, like most of the day.
That's horrible. Oh God, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Did you just blink out? Maybe a little. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, you're still here. Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
you want to buy a car? Yeah, okay.
Oh God, you sell cars? Oh Jesus.
I did.
No.
I did.
Oh, that's bad.
Mushrooms have 0 calories. Just saying. There you go, Peg.
That's awesome.
And at this time, Joel Thomas is watching. He's a policeman. Wonderful guy. I like him very much. Joel, we are talking to Aaron Hawkins. He is the writer, director, and actor in the movie Evil Lurks. You can find it on Tubi and several other different platforms. I found it on Tubi. So,
Yep.
And I tell you what, it's a good watch. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
It's art. It's considered art house horror film. So a lot of people don't realize that, but that's what it is, and it is what it is. But yeah, apparently, we had a review, an official review done on the movie from a place in Germany. So
okay.
Yeah, it was a very positive review. It was great. I mean, the guy nailed everything that happened in the movie, and I'm like, wow. Last time I had someone else do a review from Horror Nation, and they just they destroyed it. Apparently they didn't watch the movie because the way they described everything, I was like, dude, that didn't even happen. Like, what?
Well, thanks for reviewing the movie that you did watch. But mine,
Yeah, but mine didn't have what you just described.
exactly.
I'm like, oh
Like,
God.
like,
I mean, the
and I
person may have
still
been
don't know
watching,
why they shot the yellow dog at the end. I still
right?
don't understand that part.
Right? I think maybe the person was watching Pornhub at the same time and got him confused. I don't know. I mean, anything's possible in this day and age, so I don't know.
You just watch my movie and then review old Yeller. I don't know what the fuck you did.
Oh my God.
I mean, I've seen high budget films that wasn't as good as this,
Thank you. Thank you. That we put a lot of work into this movie. I mean,
and it
and
shows. And it shows. Yeah.
considering we started filming it in May of 2019 and we wrapped 6 months later, and that's just with us filming on weekends and random weekdays. And then obviously 2020 hit. You know, the world ended because people went batshit crazy for whatever damn reason, and we just used that time to edit, and just get it fine tuned to the point where, okay, that's it. And we edited it. It was the version that you saw was an hour and 44 minutes. The version that we played at our premiere was a 2.5 hour version. So
Oh, really?
yes. So the original version is the same length as Terrifier 2. Yep.
Like the psychological aspect of it and everything. And I was trying to and it keeps you like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, and then it starts coming together, and you're like, okay, yeah, I can't say anymore because if I said anymore, then I'd give it away, and I don't want to do that. So
nope. Yep. I'm not doing any spoilers for anybody. If people want to know, that they need to find it online. It's very, very easy to find.
And by the way, Peg, morel mushrooms are delicious. You hear that, Joel? It's morel mushrooms. That's right.
What are you making a pizza over there? Maybe you shouldn't be talking about psychedelics with a cop in chat and all. No.
I think she was referring to the mushrooms that you get in the spring and that you fry up. That's right. That's just because we was talking about drugs doesn't mean she wasn't talking about morels. You know.
Those mushrooms.
Those mushrooms, exactly. Tyler's watching. Hello, Tyler. Thanks for joining us. We're talking to Aaron Hawkins, director, writer, and actor of Evil Lurks. You can find it on Tubi.
Yep, find it on Tubi. Find it everywhere else. There's all kinds. It's not on so many platforms. It's hard to keep a list of them all, so I'll just say, okay.
Rattle off a couple more in case people don't have Tubi, which everybody should have fucking Tubi by now. It's free.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my phone because I have the list on my phone because you know what, I'm low tech like that, you know. So let's see. Let's see here. All right, it is on, or it will be on. It will be on the network called Discovered. It is on Zumo, Reveal. It will be on Cineverse, which is previously known as Cinedigm. I don't know if you've ever heard of that company. Stash TV on YouTube. It's on Tubi. It's on Apple TV. Popsy on Plex. Mommy 2. And Box Brazil Play, which is exclusive to Brazil only. So those of you watching from Brazil, there you go.
Obviously, if the German company is German fans are watching it, I'm not sure if that's Tubi Germany or whatever they're finding it on and leaving reviews and stuff like that. That's super fucking positive. That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been tracking it, and it seems like the biggest area that this movie is being watched in is India. Believe it or not. I'm like, what?
Well, it's. I don't know if you've watched much Indian cinema, and no. I do because it's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious, like actual funny or just bad?
No.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's real bad. So You basically are the avatar of India right now, I think. So
That's hilarious. Oh my god, I did not even know that. Wow.
so we're talking to Aaron Hawkins. He wrote a movie called Evil Lurks. It is the Avatar of India. You can see it on
Apparently.
Tubi. Uh,
Yeah, apparently I'm the avatar of India. I don't know how that works, but okay.
but the Many Arms of Vishnu is a very good movie. That was bad of me, and I should not have done that.
That was horrible. You ought to smack yourself. That's not good enough.
It's, this is gonna fucking get. I'm not a sadomasochist or anything. I do burn myself with a cigar every night and cry, but outside of that,
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, so now I'm working on this movie called Hell's Gate. I'm writing this one and developing this one. A friend of mine gave me this idea. She is in the cult world. She finds them fascinating. And she goes, let's write a horror movie about that. I'm like, it's been done a million times. She goes, so? I'm like, let's do it. I'm like, fine, so we did it. So now I'm developing it.
What's her name?
Shannon.
Shannon. In Shannon's defense, it's all been done a million times. Literally, it's all been done a million times. So
Yes, it has.
a different spin.
Yes, it has. But the kill scenes I have in this, I'll just throw out one here for you that I'm developing right now. It's their ex-boyfriend girlfriend. Okay, so they get mad at one another, and the girlfriend grabs the man's private area, rips it off of him.
Oh.
No, it gets better. It gets better. Throws it in a blender.
I'm not sure what better means by that. It gets better.
It gets better. But wait, there's more.
What's better? But wait, there's more. He rips his junk off, but wait.
But wait, there's more. She puts his junk in the blender, blends it, and forces him to drink it while he dies.
That's Lecter shit.
That's pretty gruesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Lecter didn't go that far. No. Here's a little brain. You're like, here, drink your junk.
Yep, drink your junk. That's what you get for cheating on me.
God.
Oh God. I hope no ladies are watching. Don't do what I just said.
Thank God I never cheated. Like I got divorced, and it was a bad divorce. It was a bad divorce. But I waited until the paper was signed, and then I was like, hello.
like hello. How you doing?
Hi.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm just sitting at home. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Come over.
Come on. Fast.
Like,
I don't give a fuck if you get a ticket. Get the fuck over here.
Like you want to Netflix and chill? What?
Yeah, that was like pre-Netflix. That was pre-Netflix. That was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So that's more like, hey, you want a Blockbuster and chill, baby?
Exactly.
I got something else.
My Hollywood Video and go into the back room.
Right?
Yeah. Now there's a back room. Yeah, go on in. No, I don't care. Just grab one. No, not the two guys. Yeah, the two girls that'll work. All right. So.
Yeah, and as she's blowing the VHS tapes, you're like, I got something else for you to blow.
Yeah, exactly. God damn it! They didn't rewind first. God damn it! They were not kind at all.
Nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on is all that and doing auditions. I mean, like I said, with the writer's strike, we're just primarily doing a bunch of non-union auditions now because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on within the industry. So it's kind of, come on, would you just end the strikes already so we can start back up again so I can actually get into the union? For God's sake.
You send me a scenario, I'm happy to try to write some shit. All I'm saying, maybe you want a little comedy, with your horror. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there was a part cut out of Evil Lurks where one of the actors was walking and he trips and he says, ow. So we added that in because it was funny. I mean, so, stupid shit like that. It was funny. I mean, the creepy guy, the creepy short dude with the
Yeah,
goatee, I'm sure you remember him.
yeah.
He's actually he's a good actor, man. Bill D. Russell's his name. And man,
Is he related to Bill D. Cat?
who?
Bloom County. You've never seen the Bill D. Cat of Bloom County? It's the real fucked up skinny cat that's like in a bunch of memes and shit like that.
Is he one standing up on his two hind legs wanting to fight people all the time?
I don't remember. Just Google it.
Yeah. Okay.
Google it. Everybody Google Bill D. Cat. Very funny. Very funny. So, you got any funny or embarrassing life stories? You got anything you can hit us with here?
Nothing embarrassing, really. I mean, I'm embarrassment. I'm an embarrassment to be around. You mean, there's that.
You're in that fun, awkward kind of way. Come on. It's
mostly awkward.
mostly
I mean, mostly awkward. I mean, like when I'm out in public with friends or something like that, I'll do whatever. I'll do anything that's happened like spontaneously. It's like, okay.
Well, next time I'm up around the St. Charles area, I know you're on the wagon now, but
That's all right.
Yeah, we'll have to there's a couple breweries up there that we hit that was a lot of fun.
That's all right, man. I'll go hang out. I mean, because I go to bars with the brothers from my Masonic lodge all the time, and they know I don't drink, and they're like, "That's fine, that's cool. We support you, it's cool, whatever." I just get a drink that makes it look like I'm drinking. It's normally an Arnold Palmer, so that makes it look like a Long Island iced tea. So there's
exactly.
that. And I can make an ass out of myself just fine.
Just fine. I don't need a libation to do that at all. Yeah, I've been there.
Not saying you do either. It's just, it's trust me, it's helped my writing, and based on that kill scene that I told you earlier, yeah. I got like 5 more like that. Just
awesome.
Equally gruesome and just disturbing. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's your favorite movie? What's your go-to?
My go-to movie? Oh man. Oh.
Huh. I know. And I hate it when people say, "What's your favorite song? Who's your favorite band? What's your favorite movie?" Are you fucking serious? Are you trying to pigeonhole me into like one?
Right?
One?
My favorite movie, my go-to. I don't necessarily have a go-to. I mean, I loved Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. I loved Terrifier 2. Loved Terrifier 2. I saw that in the movie theater 3 times. I own it on Blu-ray. I've seen it at least a dozen times on Blu-ray. I liked The Nun. I saw that in theaters. I own that as well. I saw The Pope's Exorcist. That was a great movie with Russell Crowe. A lot of people think that The Nun is not that good and stuff like that. And I was like, no, it was good. And I don't know if you've seen the movie Midsummer, but I fell asleep. It was supposed to be a horror movie.
Yeah.
I understood the movie, but
I've seen it and I never rented it. It always reminds me, like when it says Midsummer, I always think Midsummer's Dream, like Shakespeare. And I do like Shakespeare. Like one of my favorite movies is Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet, or really any Shakespeare movie that Kenneth Branagh does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a Midsummer is based on a cult, I believe, and and it just didn't keep my interest. I was like, okay, this is boring. I fell asleep. I pressed pause, rewinded it to where I remember I left off at, or where I fell asleep at. Pressed pause again, went downstairs, made lunch, and then came back and pressed play. And I was like, okay, let's see if I can get through this movie. And still nodded off again. I'm like, damn.
I did that with the book It. Everybody told me how good It was by Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
And goddamn, I can't fucking read King. I've read a couple of the books that was okay. Christine was okay.
Mm.
You know, Dragon's Eye was okay. You know, that was,
Mhm.
I think that was a Bachman book, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, but like like everybody's like, oh God, so good, so good. And this is back in high school. I think everybody was just telling everybody how good it was, and they was trying to impress each other with the book or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I picked it up, I started reading it, and it just kept repeating. He thrusts his fists against the post and still insists he sees a ghost. Okay. 900 pages later, he thrusts his fists against the post and still like, fucking put it down. Like, God damn it, this sucks. So I go, and people I'd be going to parties, I'd be talking to people, and they'd be like, oh God, It. Did you read It? Did you read It? Like, motherfucker. So I go back, I pick up It, and now I'm halfway through the fucking book, and I throw it down again. Like, son of a bitch. Like, this is, it took me, no shit, it took me 5 fucking years to read It. And by the time I was done with It. Like, I'm fucking done with shit.
Oh my!
It was so fucking bad. It was, and
But
people are gonna chastise me for saying that, but fuck you. It was fucking bad.
was the movie good?
Oh, I watched the first original. I watched the original series back in the day, back in the 90s with Harry Stone or yeah. And I watched that, and it was okay. It was all
Yeah.
right. They say the book is always better.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No.
No,
No.
the series was better. The series is better.
But I mean, if I had to,
Same
I
thing with The
can't.
Shining.
Oh gosh, Jesus. See, I can't pick a go-to movie, but I mean the most watched movie that I own is Shawshank Redemption, hands down. That movie is phenomenal, and that is a Stephen King movie.
It was. It was. That
Yep.
was a Stephen King movie. Again. I think a lot of times the book is not better than the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this movie, I'm surprised it didn't win any major awards because I just think it was so good. I think it needs to be re-put back into the awards system or whatever, and say, okay, yes, we forgot this movie. It was made 100 million years ago. Now we need to give it an award because it deserves an award.
I agree. I'm
You know?
100% in agreement with you on this one. Hey, my niece Shelly is watching. Hey, Shelly. Talking to Aaron Hawkins. Go on Tubi, look up the movie Evil Lurks. He wrote it, directed it, and acted in it.
Yep.
Yeah. The book that I liked that was so good was Jurassic Park and The Firm. Both those fucking books were so goddamn good that the movies couldn't do. Even though Jurassic Park was amazing, it couldn't do it justice.
Oh wow.
Now here's the flip side. After Jurassic Park, the studios came up to Michael Crichton with a truckload of money, dumped it in his fucking driveway, and said, "How about Jurassic Park 2?"
I wish someone would do that with me. That'd be great. I take 20s, non-sequential.
There you go. There you go. I want the Evil Lurks Novelia, or actually novel. And so here's what they did. Here's what they did with Jurassic Park 2: The Lost World. At the end of Jurassic Park, spoiler alert, put your fingers in your ears and go la 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 if you haven't read the fucking book because you're an idiot. Malcolm was done. He was done. He was in a room by himself, broken leg, on a table. Raptors dropped in through the ceiling. They cut away. Jurassic Park 2: The Lost World, they opened up with Malcolm, who barely made it off the island alive.
Oh my.
This guy wrote Sphere. Like, really?
Oh my. Oh my goodness,
So
man.
bad. So bad. The movie was actually better than the book on that one.
Well, I will say though, I mean, I read all 7 Harry Potter books, and yeah, they missed stuff out of the books from volumes 1 through 6, which is fine. That's understandable because those books are long. But
Yeah,
they took book 7 and they split it up into 2 parts.
right.
So they did the entire book, which was great. And the books, I love the books. I still read them to this day. I mean, that's kind of weird for someone that's writing horror to say, but that's
Not
my
really.
go-to book for entertainment. Because it's a good fantasy world to get into for me at least. And yeah, those books, God, brings me back to a childhood.
Awesome.
It's
Awesome.
good times. Yeah. So absolutely. Gotta hang into our childhood. We're not gonna be this young forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm not going to be this young forever. I'm 55.
Now you're 29 too, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got a little gray in there. Did you did you ever watch Grumpy Old Men?
Yep.
My favorite line of the whole movie is Burgess Meredith looking at Jack Lemmon and goes, "One of these days you're gonna turn around and you're not 60 anymore."
Oh my God. Oh gosh. That's something similar to a movie called This Is 40 with Paul Rudd in it, where
I did. I seen. I didn't watch the movie. I seen that it was out, but I never watched the movie yet.
yeah, the wife goes to pick up the kid or whatever, and she sees this little old lady, and the little old lady's basically saying, "I hear it's your 40th birthday," and she goes, "Yeah, it is," and the lady says something to the effect of, "Hang on to that because one day you're going to be 90, and I'm not going to be here to see it." I'm like, "Oh God, you got to be kidding me!" Hey, that's obviously not verbatim because I have not seen that movie in months, but oh my God. So yeah,
My buddy the other day, my buddy, love this guy. We've been friends for 40 years plus, somewhere around there. And he's like, we get together about once a year because I live about 2 hours away from him. And he's like, yeah, we need to do this more than once a year. We need to do this 2 or 3 times a year. He goes, because you know what? We're gonna be dead soon.
what the fuck?
Let's leave on a high note. Okay. You convinced me. Let's see. Let's get another date in the books. I don't want to be fucking
He's
dead
like,
soon.
we're gonna be dead soon. Wait, do you know something I don't?
Real kind of melodramatic there, Greg.
That's bad. But I hear he's gonna be reincarnated as something, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Just so happens he's gonna be reincarnated as a leotard on a fat woman, but whatever.
Oh God, there you go.
And if you're out there watching, I'm
Just
sorry.
God.
He forced me to say it.
God.
Mr. Podcast host forced me to say that. He told me, you better say that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that was me. That was me. Definitely.
You're broadcasting from a nice padded studio. I'm broadcasting right from my bedroom. Right on. High tech shit for me.
Really, the stuff behind me is supposed to be in front of me to control the acoustics. But I put it back there because it just fucking looked good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I
Look,
guess. It looks
I'm in
all
a
right.
real studio.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually in a room next to my bathroom in my basement. My bathroom is right there. So, when I moved into this house, well, when I was looking at this house, I came down the stairs, looked to my right or left, looked to my left because everything's backwards in TV land or broadcast land, and I looked over, and there's literally just out in the fucking open, there's a sink and a toilet. No walls.
Wow.
So, and next to it was a room. So then I had to build walls to make a bathroom, so there's no surprises. And so now you got to go through my bathroom to get into my studio. So when I say from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, it's really from a room next to my bathroom in my fucking basement.
So you could reach over and flush the toilet then.
I really could. I could just walk around the toilet. I don't know if you could hear that.
Nope.
No,
but that's your hopes and dreams getting.
Yeah, well, my previous podcast partner, before the one that I sent you the message on, his name's Jay. He's got a new graphic novel coming out.
Cool.
I'll pitch that soon too. But anyway, every time I'd say from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, he'd go like he'd make the flushing sound.
Flushing sound.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Except for one night he got really, really high and tried to do the podcast with me. And I'm like, from a room next to my bathroom in my basement. He's like this. He's like, I look
gone,
at him,
oh my God. That is wow.
You sucking on a pencil over there, Jay? What are you doing, buddy? I'm high.
It's like, I'm high. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. He didn't remember the second show. We had 2 shows that night. He didn't remember the second one.
I'm surprised you remembered the first one.
Absolutely. All right, Aaron, buddy, you got the floor. Tell everybody about what you got going on, what you're doing, where they can find you, where they can send you money. Do you have a Patreon yet? Tell me you got a Patreon, Aaron.
No, I don't.
God damn it, Aaron! I told you last time to get a fucking Patreon.
Hey, I've been busy.
You've been busy not getting fucking money. Get a fucking Patreon.
What am I gonna do? Show my nasty, dirty feet?
Yeah, just like, hi, I'm Aaron. Give me fucking money. Like that kind of a thing.
That's actually not a bad idea. Oh,
I'm a real speaker. I don't know.
Oh my God. Well, unlike what the podcast host said about me not having a Patreon, I might do that if he sets it up for me. I know nothing about that stuff.
It doesn't cost you nothing. You just set it up and put it on Facebook. Give me fucking money.
Okay, cool. Well, I also have a Zelle, Zelle and Venmo and stuff like that. You can Venmo me money, but just use my.
Tell everybody what your Venmo is.
I'm not gonna say my phone number because I did have or still have.
No, absolutely. Give them your phone number. Everybody, Aaron's about to give the phone number, so pay attention.
No, I said I'm not
going to. Okay.
Not. But the number is 567-867-5309. That's where you can send me.
I had a friend named Jenny that knew this.
Yep. My girlfriend's name is Jenny, and
this actually happened to me.
Uh-oh.
I was down by a town named Pekin, and there's a gas station like right outside on the highway, like by that, and I went into the bathroom, and of course there's writing on the wall,
Yep.
And anyway, it's like for looking for a good time, be here at, and it was like the time and the date that I was there. Like I'm peeing and I'm reading it and I go, oh fuck! Like this is actually.
Oh,
I'm just waiting for some weird fucker to I'm glad the door didn't know. I'm instant cold sweat. Be here at this date, this time. And I was like,
what? I'm not into dudes, but damn.
Sorry, just a quinky dink.
Wow.
That seriously fucking happened to me. Like,
That's tripped out. What the? That'll never happen to you again.
not in a million years.
No.
I hope.
Mm-mm.
And, like, thank God, like, no weird fucker came in or anything. And like, I'm afraid to go out. Like, I'm afraid to go outside the door at this point. Like, I'm like, fucking, I like, if I stay in here, somebody's gonna come in. If I go out there,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a weird fucker. And like, I
Yeah.
don't want to be like,
And yeah, and you exit the bathroom, you're looking all over the place like, where's
yeah.
this
Like,
fucker
I wonder, like,
hiding?
I wonder, like, what the standards for that guy is. Can't be much,
Mm-hmm.
like.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh gosh. Oh man, I wish I could run into something like that.
That's why I walked out like Quasimodo, like dragging a leg and swinging an arm. No, I didn't do that. But I was scared to death, but nothing happened. So that
You're
was that.
lucky.
Yeah.
You're lucky. Something
Yeah,
weird
because I
could
don't
happen.
like sodomy. I don't.
You what?
I don't like sodomy. I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
no.
I don't.
No.
I'm not a fan.
No.
At least I think I'm not. I've never tested the theory, but I don't want to be a control group either. Like I don't.
Control group.
Let me just try it with this guy. Like I don't want to be that guy.
Well, we've already been in mass a control group.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a running. Okay. Anyway. So anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. You have the floor again.
Okay. All right. You can find me on social media on Aaron Hawkins on Facebook. The Real Aaron Hawkins on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter by the same name. Eventually, you'll see me on TikTok. I'm going to be doing some funny comparison videos. Like, I'll see a post on Facebook and I'll comment like, what in blank, what in something is going on here kind of thing. And I'm always commenting like that. You'll see me do that live, not live, but you'll see me do that on video and stuff like that. Evil Lurks movie is out on multiple platforms. The most popular ones are Apple TV, Tubi, and oh gosh, there's those are the most popular ones, but there's obviously
what pays you the most? What gives you the most money?
Tubi.
Tubi, everybody, watch Aaron Hawkins and Evil Lurks on Tubi. Make sure you watch the fucking movie because it's really fucking good. You're not gonna get a better bang for your fucking buck because Tubi's fucking free. So watch the fucking movie. It's awesome. It was a great movie. I can't brag about it enough. Like I said, I've seen so many higher budgeted movies that weren't near as good as this. It was a thinker. It had you in. The actors were fantastic. I really liked the soundtrack. Before we go, I gotta ask you, the music. Where did you get the music?
It was all custom done by a handful of musicians that my co-writer Chris Shern is connected with. He's actually the lead singer of the band Invisible Cartoons, and he knows a lot of musicians. So it's all done through his connections. And believe it or not, the song that played, do you remember when the bald-headed guy was sitting there sipping on a glass of vodka with the guy with the missing finger?
Yes.
The song that was played through that scene is called Pain. It's a derivative from Johnny Cash's version of Hurt. The guy that sang that song, his name is Jay Munger, and he did the music for the movie Munger Road.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever seen that movie, but that movie was filmed up here. That movie was filmed up here in St. Charles locally, and it did pretty well in theaters. So, and it's based on a horror. It's based on stuff that happened on this road called Munger Road. So
I was so impressed. I was so impressed with the soundtrack on that movie.
Okay.
Like I was like, this music's fucking great. Like really over the fucking moon with the fucking music in this movie. So
awesome.
Yeah, nailed it. Absolutely 100% crushed it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll relay that message on to Chris because he was very adamant about the music, and I told him straight up, I'm like, we are not using anybody else's music. We're not going to take a song from, like, let's say Frank Sinatra, and tweak it and throw it in there, because that is not what I want, because someone will recognize it.
Right.
Someone down the road is going to recognize it, and then copyright issues. I didn't want that. So, I mean,
And you
for
don't have
God's
to
sake,
worry about it. And you did
no,
the right thing. You
exactly,
absolutely did the right thing.
exactly.
It was a great soundtrack. I was like, I was so impressed with that. Like, I'm like, God, like, where did he get this fucking music? This is really good.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, we're going to be. I'm trying to get all the pieces together for a 2 disc set. It's going to be a Blu-ray and DVD set. That's going to have, both. It's going to have the same movie on both Blu-ray and DVD with the deleted scenes in it. I don't know if there'll be enough room for a soundtrack on there. If not, I mean, I'll talk to Chris about that stuff, because I know he wants to get the
And what
soundtrack
was the name of
involved.
the band again?
His band.
Yeah.
Chris Stern's band's name is called Invisible Cartoons.
Invisible Cartoons. Like, if it's
Yes.
anything close to the soundtrack that we listened to, it was definitely worth a listen.
Yeah,
Definitely worth a listen.
it's definitely worth a listen. They call themselves Smile Rock, and I tell you, I've seen these guys multiple times in concert, and they're good. They're good. They bring the energy, and Chris is like 3 years younger than me, so for
One
him
of
to
these
do
days,
that,
one of
huh?
these days, Aaron, I'm gonna bring the energy. I'm gonna work on it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right
So,
on, dude.
all right, everybody. We're gonna sign off. I love this guy. Fucking love him. You guys don't get to see the private chats that we have. He's hilarious. He's a great guy. He's a great director. He's got a great movie out there right now called Evil Lurks, and it's got a great fucking soundtrack by what's the fucking band?
It's by Chris Stern does it, but there's many different musicians in it. But Chris Stern's the lead singer. Invisible Cartoons. In
Invisible
fact,
Cartoons. How do I forget that? I love cartoons.
yep. In fact, one of his songs is in the movie too. So
Yeah. All right. So everybody, Aaron Hawkins, Evil Lurks, find it on Tubi because that's what fucking pays him. So
yep.
find that, watch the movie, and from a room, hang out from a room next to my bathroom in my basement. This has been my worst holiday. Hey, fuckers. Also, Patreon, my worst holiday at Patreon. Give me some fucking money, you cheap cocksuckers. Love y'all. Good night.